5 months pregnant and didn't even know it. My story really shocked myself because I never thought this could happen until I searched it up online. And I even asked the doctors if it was possible, and they said yes, it's called a cryptic pregnancy. And I was like, what now? And at that point, I thought to myself, maybe I'm immune to this because I don't know when my periods are, and I don't really want to come to the doctors every month to have a checkup or ultrasound, whatever, or blood tests. I don't really want to do that every single month, and so maybe my body is immune to that. But the way my family found out is that my niece started bending over her legs like that, like looking in between the legs, and my son actually did that last month, and I'm just like, oh gosh, am I pregnant or am I not? I haven't even tested yet. But anyways, that's far from the point. The point is, I'm going to be telling you, yes, I'll be telling you guys how I became 5 months pregnant and didn't even know it. I was testing from 2020 of December to May of 2021. That's when all the tests were negative. Yes? Yeah. That's when all the tests were negative. And I literally was like, I'm just going to wait for my period to show up. I'm going to wait for it to show up. Literally, I have nothing to lose, so I'm just going to wait for it to show up. And my niece decided that she was going to look through her legs, bend over and look through her legs. My mum tested, my sisters tested, and it was inevitable. It was like they were all negative. The only one that turned out not to be negative was mine. I was the one pregnant. My niece snitched on me, even though she was 2 years old. I think she was very young. She was in her toddler stages, and I had a feeling, I had an inkling I was pregnant. I just didn't want to tell anyone. My partner even said, something's changing in you. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like you're more emotional, your stomach's getting a bit bigger, like, what's happening? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just waiting for my period to come. Like, I had an inkling I was, but I just wasn't so sure, and I didn't really want to go to the doctors every single month to find out if I was. So I was relying on the pregnancy test, as you do, and yeah, so I was testing throughout December 2020 to May 2021. They were all negative. I tested June, 14th of June, so a little earlier than my birthday. I was turning 22, and I tested on that day. It was around midday because I was so tired. I was sleeping all morning. I went for a walk, and then I was like, I don't feel well. What's happening? Something in me told me, go test, go test. And so I tested, and sure enough, 2 minutes went by, and it was literally positive. I was like, what on earth? Like, how was this possible? I thought I couldn't get pregnant because I had a car accident when I was 16 years old, almost lost my life. And I was also, I have also got irregular periods. So I thought nothing of it. What? What's what? Yeah? Oh, you want some more? And so I was just like, I was shocked when I saw that test. I was literally thinking in my head, I'm like, what am I going to tell the family? Like, we're not married yet. We love each other. And now we're about to have a baby. Like, it was that day that I ordered the doctors. I booked an appointment with the doctors to get a blood test, but they didn't give me a blood test. I took the test in, my pregnancy test in, but I took 2 at that time. I took them in, and I showed the doctor, and she said, you are definitely pregnant. That is no joke, positive. And she said to me, want some more? She said to me, that is pregnant. I I'm going to get you to do a urinalysis test, a urinal test. So I did the test with my pee, and they said to me I was low on iron, low on protein, so they gave me these pills. Then she said to me, I want you to go to this, go to the ultrasound people and go get a test done. So we went to the closest one that we had. My mum wanted to come because she had never been to an ultrasound apart from her own, and she's had 7 kids. My sister didn't invite her to hers. Mine was the only one she went to. So it was my partner and my mum that came to my ultrasound. I fully stocked up on water. I drank 10 of these. I was literally gonna pee myself. Sorry, I was literally gonna pee myself. So we went. What? We went for my ultrasound, and she put the gel on me. She went to go scan my stomach, as they do. Turns out, I was like, "Where's the baby? Am I pregnant?" And she said, "Yeah, that's the baby right there." I saw him kick in my stomach. Then he pee, because they drink their own pee. Okay, they literally pee in the water they swim in. So when someone says to me, "Are you gonna take your baby swimming lessons?" He knows how to swim already. Okay, he was swimming in his own water in the room. It's a joke, but anyways, that's how I knew I was 23 weeks, because the lady said, "You're around." Oh no, I don't know if it was me or my mum that said it, but one of us said, no, it was me. I was like, "So how far along am I?" And she said, "You're about 22 and a half weeks pregnant." So I was in my 23rd week. It must be around 22 weeks and maybe 4 days. And like, at that point, I was like, I'm not even showing it. Like, where's my belly bump? I didn't have a belly bump. I didn't. I literally was so skinny that I didn't know I was pregnant. I carried a freezer up a flight of stairs, a chest freezer up a flight of stairs when I was 4 months pregnant. Like, what the heck? I didn't know how strong pregnant women can be. But I was so hormonally emotional that I was crying every night. My partner, God bless him, he was a true supporter. And like, I was walking everywhere. I'm so surprised I didn't induce labor when I was walking everywhere. I went to all the stores to get his clothes. I went to everywhere to get everything sorted. And I was running around like a mug. I didn't really educate myself with breastfeeding. No one educated me in that. I just thought it was an easy get-go. But it was. It's actually much harder. And if you have questions about that, comment that down below. Because I have a lot of experience now. I'm experienced with breastfeeding. And I will for sure be breastfeeding our second baby. But amongst this story, I was literally like, this story is probably going to be like 30 minutes long. But, oh well. I literally was like, I am pregnant. We told all the family there, and then we told most of the family over here. He's so hungry. I'm just feeding him as I do this video. I had 4 months to prepare to have a new human being to look after, because I am his primary caregiver, parent. I look after him 24/7. He's with me 24/7, and me and a mother and someone is extremely unbreakable. Like, you cannot break a mother and son bond up. It's impossible. Whatever you do, you cannot break us up. And like, he goes with other people. He does. I don't hold him. Okay, I wish I could hold him every day, but he's got his family he's gonna go see. Like, he sees his family all the time. He knows who everyone is. He's a smart boy. But according to a pregnancy, my pregnancy, it went so fast. I miss being pregnant because I didn't enjoy my whole pregnancy in the way I should have. I took my maternity photos all by myself. I didn't have anyone take them for me. I was literally freelancing and taking photos just on a tripod. I didn't hire anyone to do my photography. I just did it all by myself. I did everything by myself. I had this bassinet, but he did not sleep in there. He only slept on my chest or next to me, which is fine. He still co-sleeps to this day, and he is so good. And like our pregnancy, it went by so fast. I could like say that when I did find out I was pregnant, like we were just doing our stuff, doing daily lives, and I was telling my partner when he got home from work because he worked next to McDonald's to go get me a Happy Meal. I was like every day I was like, can you get me a Happy Meal? I was craving them. That's what I craved. I craved a lot of weird things really. I craved bounty bars, cheeseburger Happy Meals, and it was that bad. I actually collected like 20 toys, and every meal comes with one toy. So I craved bounties. I craved a cheeseburger Happy Meal. I craved cucumbers and mandarins. Like all fruit. What else did I crave? And I craved patties. I also craved. There's another thing, but I can't think of it right now. I craved like a food I would not eat on a regular basis. The things that put me off were like fish, um, basically the food I wouldn't eat on a daily basis. I'm not a picky eater, but I am in all the sense that I don't want to eat that type of stuff. So I didn't. But all I'm going to say is my pregnancy was so fast. I missed 4 months of his pregnancy, and like month 1 to 4, and then I was almost finished with my 5th month of pregnancy when I found out I was pregnant with him. So I only had 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, yeah. So I decided that I was going to, video, picture every moment possible, and he did not kick it as much. I think it's because the placenta was in front of him, so I didn't get to feel much of his kicks. I knew he was active. Yeah, I knew you were active, but the thing was, he just didn't show it outside the womb. He never kicked for anyone, apart from me, mummy, and daddy. The funny thing is that people in my family, they're literally just talking about, you know, I bet you're pregnant. I bet you're pregnant. We went over to my mom's house, and they literally said to me, they said, "Are you pregnant? You're in your period." Period. And I said to myself, I said to them, "Yeah, I'm on my period right now. I just finished it." Da, da, da. Just every excuse under the block, because I didn't want to admit to them I was pregnant, because I knew what they were going to say. They were going to make it. Da, 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 da. I'm grateful for the help, but for my second pregnancy, I don't want to tell every single person, only because I didn't get to enjoy our pregnancy with our son. Like my son, he's my world. He's living proof that I can get pregnant, and I'm very thankful. Like right now, I've got to go pee, but I'm waiting until the review is finished. And my pregnancy, it went by fast, so that's why I don't really have much to say, but I do have a lot to say, if you get what I mean. I didn't really like the clothes I got for him. I got a lot. I spent maybe around $500 on his clothing, which is not that bad because I didn't really get newborn clothes, like little clothing, because I knew he wasn't going to be tiny. I had the instinct in my head. I was like, he's not going to be a tiny baby. He's going to be a big baby. So I got all big clothes, and luckily my instinct was right because he was a big baby. He was 8 pounds at birth, 8.5 pounds at birth. So that's how I knew he was going to be a big baby. My midwife actually told me, stop eating so much, otherwise you make him bigger and bigger and bigger. So I said, okay, well, I can't help it if I'm hungry. Like, I can't help it. Then I got told on my third to last pregnancy that I had no more fluid in me. Like, no more amniotic fluid. The waters. No more waters. Which is funny because when they popped my waters, bed got soaked. They had to wheel me in another one. Sorry, I thought I was saying that. I had to get me another one. I'm gonna feed them soon. But anyways, before I end this vlog, I just want to say this video. I just want to say that there is such thing called a cryptic pregnancy. It's a real thing. And if you have any questions about pregnancy, about labor and delivery, about all that, give me a holler, comment, and I'll answer them in my next video. But I'm gonna end this video here because that's all I'm gonna say. And yes, this is my beautiful son. He's angry at me right now because he's hungry. He's hungry. I swear someone's like outside. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, this is my beautiful son. He is almost going to be 2 years old. I still remember my pregnancy and labor delivery story. If you want to hear my labor delivery story, let me know and I'll do it. If not, that is okay. But I'm going to post this on my YouTube and then post a little short clip on TikTok. So, yes, I do have a lot more to say, but I'm just going to leave it at that and maybe answer it in my next videos. So, yes, what's that? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I love you too. Let me hug. Let me hug. Let me hug. Anyways, so I'm gonna take my earrings off because he really wants my earrings. All I'm gonna say is that my pregnancy was blissful. It was blissful. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And my stomach, it has a lot of stretch marks on it. And you know what? I don't really care about that. My body, my postpartum body, I love it. I cherish it every time. And honestly, in a way, I can't wait to have another one because, I don't want him being an only child. Biologically, I am an only child. I don't have any real brothers and sisters, but my siblings, I do call them real siblings because they are my siblings. Just not blood biological. Um, so, yes, I don't want my son to be biologically an only child. So, if you guys like this story, uh, give a like, give a follow. You know what to do. But my pregnancy, it was really, really good. Like, I don't have any hate towards my pregnancy. I love my pregnancy. It's the best. But, yeah, I'm going to take this off the tripod now. Because, I'm going to just say this once and for all. Yes. Yes. All I'm going to say, sorry, I have to get up because he's hungry. I want to make some nuggets. That I am very grateful that I got to carry this beautiful blessing. He is such a joyful, cute, amazing young boy. Yes, he doesn't talk yet, but he's getting there. I'm not so worried. Yes, he's getting frustrated with me right now. Just wait, son. And my partner's watching the game. Okay. And oh, look at that. What's that? What's that? Take it. Anyways, so all I'm gonna say is thank you for clicking onto this video. I know it wasn't really planned. But I just know that everyone has a pregnancy story out there. They just don't tell it. I could go into details about my video and about my pregnancy. Oh, wanna go pick it up? Pick it up. Pick it up. Don't step in it. I could go into details, but I can't right now because I'm going to go feed my son. And yeah. So I'm just going to say I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Like and follow. Comment. Subscribe. Do whatever you want. And I'll post my L&D story, labor and delivery story when I can. But yeah, I love you guys. We love you. I appreciate you guys so much for clicking this video. I'm sorry it was messy, but it's just life. I am a messy talker. Okay, let's go feed. You wanna go? You wanna go? Want to have some food? Okay, let's go. Bye.